Good afternoon, boss. Thank you for taking the time to review my business proposal.
Good afternoon, Sally. I must say, I am quite impressed with your work.
Thank you, boss. I'm glad to hear that you are impressed. Your feedback means a lot.
Your proposal is well structured and thoroughly researched. The problem statement is clear, and your proposed solutions are practical and innovative. I wholeheartedly agree with your approach.
I appreciate your positive feedback, boss. I put a lot of effort into ensuring the proposal is well-rounded and actionable.
Your financial projections and cost estimates are well documented. I believe your budget is reasonable and aligns with our available resources. I'm in agreement with your financial planning.
I am pleased to hear that, boss. I aimed for a budget that is both realistic and in line with our resources to ensure a smooth implementation.
The market analysis in your proposal is thorough, and I appreciate your focus on potential challenges and competition. Your risk assessment is comprehensive, and I agree with your approach to mitigating those risks.
Thank you, boss. I wanted to ensure we were well prepared for potential challenges, and I am glad to know you agree with our risk mitigation strategy.
Furthermore, your timeline is well structured and allows for a practical implementation schedule. It takes into account the necessary phases and responsibilities. I agree with your proposed timeline.
I am grateful for your agreement on the timeline, boss. I aim to strike a balance between efficiency and thoroughness in planning.
In conclusion, I believe your business proposal is well prepared, comprehensive, and aligned with our objectives. I am in complete agreement with the direction you have taken. Well done, Sally.
Thank you, boss. Your support and agreement with the proposal mean a lot to me. I am excited to move forward with this project and deliver the results we are aiming for.
Absolutely, Sally. Now, let's delve into the details of your implementation plan. I have gone through it, and I am pleased to say that it aligns well with the objectives outlined in the proposal. Let's discuss the specifics.
I am glad to hear that, boss. I aim to make the implementation plan a practical and actionable roadmap for achieving our goals.
Your identification of key performance indicators (KPIs) is spot on. They are clear and directly tied to our project success. I wholeheartedly agree with your choice of KPIs.
Thank you, boss. It is essential to have measurable goals to track our progress effectively. I am glad you are in agreement with the selected KPIs.
The division of responsibilities among team members is well thought out. It ensures that each member knows their role and the associated tasks. I'm in agreement with this clear delegation of responsibilities.
I appreciate your agreement, boss. Clarity in roles and responsibilities is key to ensuring a smooth implementation.
Additionally, the risk management plan you have included is comprehensive. It addresses potential challenges and outlines the steps to mitigate them effectively. I am fully supportive of this approach.
Thank you, boss. I wanted to ensure we are prepared for any unforeseen issues that may arise during the project. I am glad you find it comprehensive.
The proposed communication plan is effective. It details how the team will stay informed and collaborate throughout the implementation process. I agree with this organized approach to communication.
I am grateful for your agreement on the communication plan, boss. Effective communication is crucial for the success of any project.
Your timeline for the implementation plan is realistic, allowing for a balanced approach between efficiency and thoroughness. I agree with the schedule you have outlined.
Thank you for your agreements on the timeline, boss. I aim to create a practical and achievable schedule for our team.
Sally, I have reviewed the implementation plan in detail, and while there are many positive aspects, I do have some reservations and disagreements about a few points. Let's address those areas.
I appreciate your feedback, boss. It is essential to have a clear understanding of your concerns. Please let me know which aspects you have reservations about.
Firstly, regarding the division of responsibilities, I think it is important to clarify certain roles further. I am not entirely convinced that some team members' responsibilities are adequately defined.
I see your point, boss. Clarity in roles is crucial. I will work on refining the division of responsibilities to ensure they are more clearly defined.
Thank you for your understanding. Additionally, the risk management plan, while comprehensive, appears to have an overly optimistic tone in some areas. I recommend considering more worst-case scenarios and potential mitigations.
I appreciate your input, boss. It is a valid concern to be prepared for various scenarios. I will re-evaluate the risk management plan and incorporate more conservative risk assessments and mitigations.
Your communication plan, while well-structured, could benefit from an escalation process in case any issues arise. A clear path for addressing challenges and escalating them for resolution is vital. I disagree with the current approach.
I understand your point, boss. An escalation process can be useful for prompt issue resolution. I will make sure to include a clear escalation procedure in the communication plan.
Finally, the timeline, although realistic, may benefit from a bit more contingency time for unexpected delays or setbacks. I am concerned that unforeseen issues may disrupt the schedule. In summary, while I appreciate your detailed planning and effort, it's important to address these concerns to enhance the implementation plan's robustness. Your flexibility in considering these adjustments is valued.
Thank you, boss. Your feedback and concerns are crucial to improving our approach. I will work on those revisions diligently to ensure a stronger implementation plan. Your guidance is much appreciated. Good morning and thank you for arranging this presentation. I have been looking forward to it.
Good morning, Ms. Johnson. Thank you for taking the time to join this presentation. We are excited to discuss our proposal for offering your company's product. We have put a lot of effort into preparing this proposal, and I am pleased to say that it has been received positively by our team. If you have any questions or concerns along the way, please don't hesitate to interrupt or ask for clarification.
I appreciate your thoroughness. Please proceed with your presentation.
Wonderful. Let me begin by giving an overview of the product and its features. Our team believes it's an excellent fit for your company's needs. It offers the functionalities you have been seeking, as outlined in our discussions.
I am pleased to hear that. The product features were a major consideration for us, so it is great to know it aligns with our needs.
Excellent. Now, let's move on to the implementation plan. Our team has meticulously designed a plan that aligns with your company's workflow, minimizing disruptions and ensuring a smooth transition.
That is very important to us. We want the transition to be as seamless as possible. I am glad to hear that your plan takes this into account.
We have also provided a transparent cost breakdown. Our aim is to be upfront about all associated expenses, ensuring there are no surprises down the line. This level of financial transparency is something we value.
I appreciate your commitment to transparency. It is essential for us to have a clear understanding of the costs involved. This approach aligns well with our company's values.
Lastly, I want to touch on the support and training we will provide. Our team is dedicated to ensuring your company's success with the product. We will be there every step of the way, providing training, troubleshooting, and assistance as needed.
That is a critical aspect for us. Support and training are key to a successful adoption. I am impressed by your commitment to providing that level of support.
In conclusion, we are excited about the opportunity to work with your company. I believe this product is the right choice, and I am eager to move forward. Do you have any questions or need further clarification before we proceed?
Thank you for your presentation. I am thoroughly impressed with your proposal and your team's approach. I am in complete agreement with moving forward. Let's proceed with the next steps.
That is great to hear, Ms. Johnson. We are equally eager to begin this partnership. We will be in touch shortly to discuss the next steps and the details of our collaboration. Thank you for your trust in our product and services.
Thank you for your efforts and for your comprehensive presentation. We look forward to a successful partnership. Thank you for the presentation and for your team's efforts. While I appreciate the thoroughness of your proposal, there are a few aspects with which I have concerns and disagreements. I believe it is important to address these before moving forward.
I appreciate your candor, Ms. Johnson. I value your feedback and concerns. Please, go ahead, and let me know which aspects you would like to discuss.
Firstly, regarding the product features, I believe there are certain functionalities that our team considers essential, but I did not see them mentioned in your presentation. I am concerned about the compatibility of your product with those requirements.
I appreciate you bringing this to my attention. It is crucial that the product aligns with your specific needs. I would like to hear more about those functionalities to ensure we address them appropriately.
Secondly, the proposed implementation plan appears quite aggressive. Our team is concerned that such a tight schedule might not allow us the necessary time for thorough training and preparation.
I understand your concern. A practical and feasible implementation timeline is essential. I would be interested in hearing your thoughts on how to adjust the schedule to better suit your team's needs.
Additionally, the cost breakdown provided is higher than what we had initially budgeted for. I am concerned about the financial implications of this proposal.
I appreciate your honesty about your budget concerns. It is crucial for us to find a solution that aligns with your financial expectations. We can certainly discuss possible adjustments to the cost breakdown.
Lastly, while the support and training offerings are appreciated, we would like more specifics on the training duration and the availability of ongoing support. The level of detail you have provided so far does not fully address our needs. That is a critical aspect for us. Support and training are key to a successful adoption, and I am impressed by your commitment to providing that level of support.
In conclusion, we are excited about the opportunity to work with your company. I believe this product is the right choice, and I am eager to move forward. Do you have any questions or need further clarification before we proceed?
Thank you for your presentation. I am thoroughly impressed with your proposal and your team's approach. I am in complete agreement with moving forward. Let's proceed with the next steps.
That is great to hear, Ms. Johnson. We are equally eager to begin this partnership. We will be in touch shortly to discuss the next steps and the details of our collaboration. Thank you for your trust in our product and services.
Thank you for your efforts and for your comprehensive presentation. We look forward to a successful partnership.
I understand your need for more specific information regarding training and support. We can certainly provide a more detailed plan to ensure your team feels adequately prepared and supported.
Thank you for your understanding, and I appreciate your willingness to address these concerns. I believe that resolving these issues is essential for us to move forward.
I completely agree, Ms. Johnson. Addressing your concerns and ensuring that the product and proposal meet your expectations is our top priority. We will work diligently to find solutions and adjust the proposal accordingly. Your feedback is highly valuable.
Good afternoon, Viola. I hope you are doing well. I have had a chance to review your thesis proposal, and I must say, there are several aspects that I find quite promising. Let's discuss those areas of agreement and how we can move forward.
Good afternoon, Professor. I appreciate your time and feedback. I am glad to hear that you found some aspects of my proposal promising. I am eager to discuss those areas and get your guidance on how to proceed.
To begin with, I am in complete agreement with your choice of research topic. Investigating the impact of renewable energy policies on local economic development is not only timely, but also of great importance, given the current global focus on sustainability and environmental concerns.
I am pleased to hear your agreement on the topic. I believe it is a crucial area of research, and I am passionate about exploring it further.
I also think your research questions are well crafted. They are clear and directly related to the main theme of your thesis. They will provide a solid foundation for your study.
Thank you for your positive feedback on the research questions. I spent a lot of time refining them to ensure they were focused and meaningful.
Additionally, your proposed methodology, including the mix of quantitative analysis and case studies, seems to be a well-rounded approach to tackle the research questions effectively. This balanced approach should yield valuable insights.
I am relieved to hear your approval of the methodology. I believe it is essential to combine both methods to gain a comprehensive understanding of the topic.
Lastly, your literature review is well structured and demonstrates a solid grasp of the key theories and concepts in the field. It is evident that you have put a lot of effort into researching the background of your study.
Thank you, Professor. I am glad you found the literature review to be well organized. I wanted to make sure it provided a strong foundation for my thesis.
In light of our agreement on these key aspects, I believe you are off to a good start. I recommend making some minor adjustments and refining your research questions further. But overall, I am confident that your thesis has the potential to make a significant contribution to the field.
I appreciate your guidance and am more than willing to make any necessary adjustments to enhance the quality of my research. Your confidence in the potential impact of this thesis means a lot to me.
Excellent, Viola. I'm glad to hear that you are open to feedback and committed to improving your work. Please take note of my suggestions and let's schedule a follow-up meeting to discuss the revisions in more detail. I am looking forward to seeing your progress.
Thank you, Professor. I will make the recommended adjustments and look forward to our next meeting. Your guidance is invaluable, and I'm eager to continue working on this research project.
Now, Viola, while there are many positive aspects to your thesis proposal, I must also address a few areas where I have some concerns and disagreements. It is important to address these issues so we can work towards a more well-rounded research plan.
I appreciate your honest feedback, Professor. Please go ahead and let me know your concerns so that I can understand and address them.
Firstly, in your proposed data collection, you have mentioned that you intend to rely solely on self-reported surveys from local businesses. I have reservations about this approach, as self-reported data can be biased and may not provide a complete picture of the economic impact. I believe that incorporating some objective data, such as economic indicators, would enhance the reliability of your findings.
I see your point, Professor, I initially chose surveys for their feasibility and cost-effectiveness, but I agree that combining them with objective data would add more depth to my research. I'm willing to explore options for incorporating such data.
That is a positive response, Viola. Now, moving to the theoretical framework, I noticed that you have focused primarily on one economic theory. While this theory is relevant, a more comprehensive approach would be to consider multiple economic theories that could shed different light on the issue.
I understand your concern, Professor. I selected that theory because it seemed most directly applicable to my research questions, but I am open to expanding the theoretical framework to include other perspectives. Could you suggest some additional theories that might be relevant?
Certainly, I can provide you with some suggestions for alternative theories. We can discuss this in more detail later. Lastly, I noticed that your proposed timeline appears quite ambitious. Research projects of this nature often require more time for data collection and analysis than initially anticipated. I recommend evaluating the timeline to ensure that it is realistic and allows for any unforeseen delays.
I appreciate your feedback on the timeline, Professor. I will certainly reevaluate it and make necessary adjustments to ensure it is more realistic.
It is good to hear that you are willing to address these concerns and make necessary adjustments. It is all part of the research process. Once you have made these revisions and refined your proposal further, let's schedule another meeting to review the changes and ensure we are on the same page.
I will make these changes promptly and look forward to our next meeting, Professor. Your guidance on improving my proposal is invaluable, and I am committed to delivering a high-quality thesis.